Welcome to Morley Reserve for this Sunday morning grand final under 14 West in the MSJFL. It's Cheltenham versus Ormond. I'm Tom Flanagan, your host, and I hand you over to Richard Foote and Simon Cunliffe.
Thank you very much, Shan. What a beautiful morning it is out here in Bignell Road, Bentley. And now Simon was just walking out on the ground a couple of seconds ago, and there's a little bit of dew out there, but apart from that, conditions seem pretty good. What are your thoughts on today?
Yes, Rich, it's looking pretty good out there. Should fine up towards the later part of the morning, and ball handling should be a lot easier as the game goes on.
Do you think the conditions will suit Ormond or Cheltenham in these early wet conditions? There's the cup as we see it.
Well, I think conditions will be tough for both sides here, Richard. It's just going to be a case of who wants the footy a little bit more, I think.
And here we go to the toss. The captain of Cheltenham, number 46, Zach Masoulis, and 11, Francis McArdle from Ormond. Done in the toilets.
A fine toss.
A fine toss. Masoulis has won it and seems to be heading towards the showers, which is an interesting decision early. There's the banner for Ormond, 100% intensity. Ormond, be proud. Beautiful
Says it all,
work.
doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen?
Absolutely, it does. Great work by the Ormond mothers. And there they go through the banner. Looking very loud and proud out there. Now, Shan, you know, I'm sure you've played a lot of footy yourself, apparently. What are the feelings in a grand final like this? Talk me through it.
It's a great feeling walking out onto the ground for a grand final. Being away from the pack, it doesn't feel the same, but being together, it always feels good.
How are the nerves, Tom?
Well, it's very tight in this grand final. Cheltenham, they seem to have the edge because they have beaten Ormond on the last few occasions, but
Sure, I agree.
yes, Ormond have still got a sniff.
There
Yeah.
they go, the Panthers running through. They're a big unit, aren't they? Look how pumped up they are. They've got a couple of great players. The best and fairest, I believe, was Petering of the league, and he really is a great player.
Second best and fairest, that
Second
is,
best and
Rich.
fairest, my apologies. Here we
Who
go
won
for
that?
the bounce.
Hang on, we're
Teasdale.
bouncing.
Up it goes. It's Singstock up against Swain. Both miss it. There's White Boots. Line gets the handball out. Hyman fumbles. Great tackle there by N. Parianos. Dill gets the kick out. Looks over to Cam. Jace puts on a nice shepherd and slips. Cam gets a nice kick along. And it's Foster. Not a bad fly there. Gets it to ground. Timmy Blackburn puts the body in. And there goes Cam. Bang on Tim O'Neill, the deputy vice captain. That was a great hit. Moves the ball forward. And in goes Cam again. Geez, there's a bit of feeling early, isn't there, Son?
Certainly is, Rich. Certainly is. It's hot out there. Bounce here. Cam, tap down to Jace. Quick kick forward.
Oh, that's gotta be in
Pirianos,
the
that's
back.
a push. There's
And
the
it
whistle.
is.
Free kick to Joel Parianos. He'll line up from 10 metres out directly in front. Push in the back from Robbie Radin, or maybe he was holding on.
Really did well to get the front position there, Parianos, and hope he doesn't do anything stupid like kick a torpedo or something. I hope he's just smart and just slots it through the middle as he should.
Oh, there's the flamboyance from Jay Pirianos.
Yes, well, he's put it through the middle, and are they pumped about it? That's a great start for Ormond.
Jeez, they're
Everyone
Everyone gets
excited.
around him.
Ormond 1 goal straight, Cheltenham yet to score.
Geez, that's the start they wanted. Really get the upper hand on Cheltenham. I don't think they were expecting the physicality we've seen early. Cameron
Not at all.
Pemberthy.
Big hit early, wasn't it?
Absolutely it was. It was great work. We hope to see that all day from both teams.
The underdogs really wanting that first goal and succeeding.
Definitely as they run the ball back into the middle.
That looks to be umpire
Umpire Hanson, I believe that is.
or
Handsome.
not so.
Not so handsome as he is looking. There's Jason Jones, one of the stars of the competition and of the future. Puts it up again. Singstock against Swain. Swain gets a nice tap to Bias, hits it hard. Handball out there from Masoulis, I think it was, onto Petering, a good little player. Gets the kick forward. Lukey Pincott overruns it. Here comes Aberisk steaming through. He wants to get to the line over here. It's a bit of pressure. Is that Marge Simpson with green hair in the way? I'm not quite sure. There goes Lyons again. Good tackle by Gates. Turns the ball over. McArdle gets the kick along. Into Pemberthy. Gets the kick along again. Over to the boundary. Finds the line. Gee, there is a bit of feeling early. Simon, what do you reckon?
A lot of feeling out there. It's almost a throw there by 32. Swaney.
I'll have to look at the replay a little bit later on.
Here's the toss in. Jones in the ruck. Tap down. Big hit by Tobias. Straight through.
Daniel Gilmore will be feeling that one
Tobias
tomorrow.
goes in again. McArdle after the ball. Quick kick forward from the Cheltenham player. Not 15, says the umpire. Another quick kick forward.
Watson, great work.
Fantastic from Mardo. Oh, bit of pressure here. Cheltenham, quick kick. Behind the stick.
Scores are behind.
Shan, what are your feelings early on?
Oh, there's plenty of pressure in at the moment, and it's all being won in the middle. It's a tough contest at the moment. Back to you, Rich.
Tough to split them. Here comes Hyman, who is a prodigious kick. We'll be looking for one of the taller targets, possibly Pemberthy. Puts it out to the far side. Foot goes up, can't quite get it. Runs into McArdle. That's a great tackle back there by Gates. Locks it up. It's really the kind of thing they'll be looking for. Gates has laid a couple of good tackles early. Really good to see.
I believe the coach has asked for a bit from Gates today.
That's what I've heard. Foot goes up in the ruck. He's beaten there by number 1, Brad Cole, to the line. Aberis gets a kick. There goes Cole again, but Gates's pressure. They're really feeling Gates's pressure. Tries to lock his head in between his knees there, which is an interesting move. Have to check the rule book if that one's legal. Here's the toss in now. It's Jones again up in the ruck. Gets a nice tap down. Aberis tries to get his hands on it. Parianos tries to look to the line again. Overruns it. There's number 46, Zach Masoulis, the captain. Parianos again. Beaten over the line.
By White Boots Lions.
White Boots line.
Deep in the Cheltenham forward line here. Hyman, quick tap down. Quick kick forward from the Cheltenham player. Senstock strong on the last line.
Nice spoil there
Nice
by Cole.
spoil, very nice.
Matty
And
Hine
out
there
of play
playing in
again.
front. Really good. Now,
A lot of pressure out there at the moment, Tom. What are your thoughts?
Oh, yes. Once again, a very hard-hitting contest. It's very tough to split these two teams.
here we go. It's deep into the Cheltenham forward line. It's a goal on the line. There's number 20.
Stuttered.
Stuttered. No, it was
touched on the line.
touched.
Well
on the
done
line.
by Zachary Singstock.
Oh, geez, he's a good young player. That's Sengstock. He's a very gutsy young kid. Looks like Jane Banting there, the trainer's fixing up an injury that he's copped there early.
A little bit of attention.
I'm in to take the kick out again.
I think there's a little bit of confusion here. What do you think, Derm? Yes, well, I think it's really, really important they get the zone here. In my day, when I was the best player in the league, that was the most important thing. Thanks, Derm. Looks like a little bit of rain coming down now. Gates pushes number 23, Jago Williams, to the boundary. Here's the toss in. It's Foote, gets front possession. Great tap to McArdle. McArdle just pushes it along there to Matty Hine and Matt Petering there. Foote loses front position here. Here's Lyons, who's looking likely early. Keeps tapping along in front himself. That looks good. Good pressure there by Parianos and McArdle. We'll have yet another throw in.
Got good distance there, Lions.
Sure did. There's the tap down. Gates in it again. Good physical work in there. There's Cole. Flings around onto the right foot. And it'll go over the line and on the full. Nathan Parianos will most likely take the kick.
There's that big boot we've come to see so often. Penberthy in hard. Loves it in there, down tough.
Great
Another ball up.
Great in and work by
Down
Penberthy.
and dirty, Cameron Penberthy.
Throws it up. Senstock up. McArdle straight onto it. Foote also. We'll have another throw in.
A lot of stop-start play here. A lot of throw-ins. A lot of ball ups.
It's the pressure.
Shows
It's
the
pressure.
physicality. None of these teams want to budge.
Another throw in. Senstock up. Tap down. Foote. Quick kick forward. Senstock in hard. Timmy Blackburn can't get hold of it. There's a Cheltenham player there. Gets it. Spills it. Blackburn again. Off to Sengstock. And the umpire will come in and bounce it again.
Some good tackling in there by Josh Smith and Zach Sengstock, not letting him gain an inch.
Umpire Cleary throws it up.
Cole and Singstock in the ruck. Down to
Down
Petering.
to Petering. Petering, quick kick forward.
Great work in defence by Hyman. Shan, let's hear a bit of commentary.
Yes, quick kick by Hyman down into the middle. Stokey can't seem to get his hands on the ball. Foster gives the hands off. Penberthy can't pick up, and there's a bit of congestion there in the middle, and we'll have a ball up.
Cam's got to watch that one there. He's just pulled that guy away. I'm not sure the coaches will be too happy with him there, but no free kick given. Shan?
No free kick, but the ball seems to dribble away after that ball up. Blackburn can't get the takeaway, but Petering does. Bork's foot kicks long down into Cheltenham's forward line. The ball falls and it back off the pack, and it's out of bounds.
Really good numbers there from Ormond. Three of the guys going up to spoil, finding the line, which was very good to see. Here's the toss in. Up they go. Sengstock and Masoulis, I think it is. Good pressure there by Tobias. Josh Smith's over. It's got to be in the back there. No call from the umpire, and there they go. There's number 5, Daniel Gilmore. Got a very hard bump early. As they throw it up, it's Sengstock. Gets a nice tap, McArdle. McArdle tries to get the hands back, can't find it. Yes, he got rid of it, and he was still holding on. Francis McCart. And there's 15 metres.
Undisciplined.
Looks like White Boots line had plenty to say. And Francis McCardle's really going to try and pump it in long. He's a smart young player.
Careless mistake by Lions there. McCardle does go long. No, the short chip option is the wise one, but still no mark. The ball goes long and it goes down the ground. Penberthy chasing it long. Hyman, great shepherd. The ball down to Penberthy and Stokey. The ball falls to White Boots line. White Boots line, he'll go close to the boundary line and he'll have it out, will he? Yes. Boundary wins.
White Boots Lions really giving the brown and blue some trouble here. He's a great young player.
He is, Rich.
Something I was a bit worried there. About 5 Cheltenham guys to 2 Ormond guys pushing it over there. Ormond would want to get some numbers up.
Throw in, tap down by Senstock. McCardle in hard. In hard also Swain, and they'll have another throw in.
Great work there by McCardle. Just a fine touch there. See the umbrellas out. There's obviously a little bit of ball's a little bit wet out there. Players really struggling to get a good handle on it.
Ball thrown in here. Zach up again. James Foote read it well. Spilt it. Jason Jones after it. Can't grab it. Good talk there from the Ormond boys. Foote taps it forward. Hyman keeps it in front of him. Can't grasp it. Tap forward to the free kick here.
Kicking in danger, I believe it was. Boys getting their hands on the footy and getting their bodies over the ball are being rewarded. That was James Foote there. Kicks it long. Who's he looking for up in the forward line? It's number 29 there. Tim O'Neill. Cam Penberthy over the ball there. McCardle in there as well. Good work by Cam, trying to get it out there, trying to force it out. Jeez, he's angry in there. In goes Tobias. There goes Josh Smith, tries to pick it up, can't do it. Kick off the ground there by Jager Williams again. And here comes young Gilmore. Swings onto the left into the forward line. Who have they got down there? Not much. Tom does a good spoil. There's number 24, Brenton Stevens. David Hyman throwing his body in carelessly. Great work there. Here goes Nath Parianis, puts a good hit on Lyons. No, not a good hit. Well, what do you think about that one there, Simon? He got him high and...
well, I think the
dubious
umpires are a bit hot in
best.
this first quarter, and
he's run off his line. Oh, there's a whistle.
Tobias, 15 metres. I don't know about that one, Rich. That was very hard.
The runner will get out here to Tobias and just let him know it's not his fault.
Very good looking runner, I believe, Ormond have. He's
Does all right with the ladies, I've heard.
Simon Cunliffe
Here he
is his
comes.
name. There he
Here he
is.
Yeah, Andrew Jarman lookalike.
Oh, well.
Well, if he had half his football ability, he'd be a fair player, just quietly.
Here comes White Boots Lions. Hyman, there's Nath Parianos trying to do his best to put him off. Walking
Bit of
in,
verbal stuff
stuttering
here from the Ormond
approach,
boys.
and pops it through.
Puts it through. That's a goal to Cheltenham, and they have taken the lead. 1-2-8 Cheltenham plays Ormond 1 goal.
Yes, probably a careless mistake in the end there. Did run off his line, the Cheltenham player Lyons, but obviously the umpire didn't call play on, so Tobias penalised there. Ormond boys really don't want to get this margin too far out here. Just keep this little arm wrestle going and keep the physical stuff on Cheltenham, and I really think that it'll be a good battle. What do you think, Dennis? Dennis committee here. Yes, well, the Peter Matera wing looks to be the important wing to play, pushing it down to the Peter Sumich pocket, where some really important goals could be scored. Back to you, Rich. Thanks, Den. Excellent. There's the throw up again. Sengstock Jones pushed out of it there. No one really seems to go. Great hit there by Tobias on number 3. Petering. The ball's kicked forward. Timmy Blackburn trying to lead to the race. There's 2 Cheltenham guys ahead, though, kicking off the ground there. Gates gets a little kick off the ground, gains some important yardage. There's Jones. Jeez, he's a great, smart player. What's he going to do? Keep the ball in front of himself. They really are Jason Jones conscious, these Cheltenham guys. Matty Hine picks it up, gets a great handball off. Foote can't quite handle it there. There's the wet footy into again. There's number 1, Brad Cole there, trying to get into it. Here comes Petering. He's dangerous here. So is Jones, though. Picks it up, gets a handball away. Some great stuff in. And I'm not sure what he's called there. He seems to have paid a decision that they must have just made up in the rule book this morning.
We'll catch that one on the replay, Rich, a bit later, mate.
Yes. Shan, what do you think about that one?
Oh, very harsh. The umpires are maybe not on their game today. Maybe not grand final quality, but
that's a fine
still,
too, Shan, I believe. We'll keep our mouth shut.
AFL will be sending you a letter, mate, I think.
There goes Foote up against 2 there. Puts a tackle on. In comes Tobias, as we've seen so many times. Great work by the Ormond boys to lock that one up. Really the kind of intensity you need in a grand final.
And here's umpire Not So Handsome again, throwing it up. Up Jager. Taps down. Gates.
Been good early gates.
With the takeaway.
Great attack.
Goes forward. Stokey. Cheltenham player, not sure who it was. Here's White Boots line. Onto it. Keeps it in front of him. Good pressure from James Foote. 3 Ormond blokes after the one there. Terrific stuff. Throw in. Send stock. Cheltenham player gets the tap down. Very tight in there. Here's what, big hit by Tobias. He's angry.
Oh, gee, I think that's a big hit onto the head from Tobias there. If the umpire didn't see it, it didn't happen, and he'll throw it up again. Up it goes. It's going to be Sengstock there. Up against Cole. Foote tries to gather it, can't do it. Good tackle on Petering. He doesn't get tackled too often.
Tobias went in hard again, and the ball came out of the pack. It's going slowly. Yeah, Zach Sengstock picks it up. Oh, taken off the ball. The ball's taken away by Cheltenham. The ball's falling into the arms of Swaney. But the ball's not going very far, and it will be held up. No, Nathan Parianis can't get a clearing kick. The ball falls down to the run of Ormond, but no, only Cheltenham players there. Petering gets away and will kick into the forward 40 of Cheltenham. White Boots line will go again, and it'll pop it up to the square. Martin can't get home, and it's another goal to Cheltenham. 2-2-14 to 1 goal 6.
There's the importance of covering the back there in a wet condition like this. 2 Ormond boys flew. The 2 Cheltenham guys stayed down. Comes to the back, and there's Lyons again, who's really doing some damage early. Needs to be smarter play by the Ormond back line there, I think.
Hopefully they'll learn from that, Richard, and perhaps a message from the runner, and we won't see that again.
A message from the runner would be advisable. I'm not sure what the coaching staff have got to say about it, but if I was coaching, I'd definitely be sending a message out there. Handsome will throw it up there. Looking more handsome as the day goes on. Up it goes. Sengstock decides not to go up for some reason. It's a big tap one, but there goes Tobias straight through. McArdle picks it up, goes long. Blackburn can't quite handle it. Good tackle there, though, on Brookman. Brookman gets the kick away, though. Pushing forward, trying to gain yardage. There's a whistle, and it'll be a high free kick. So the Cheltenham player there, not sure who that was, but tries to find it long. Hyman tries to attack it. Smith just goes in there. There goes Lyons again. Onto Gilmore. Gilmore swings onto the left. Ormond don't need a goal there. Martin has been led. Watson was led to the ball there by Tyrone Studdard. And Martin obviously just wrong-footed there. Studdard finds himself in front.
Could we see a stuttering approach here from Tyrone Studdard? He stutters.
Stuttering approach from Studdard. Pushes it out to the right.
That was a stuttering approach.
It certainly was.
Setting up the zone here, the Cheltenham players.
Dean talked about the importance of the zone just before. Thank God he's gone.
I just think that we'll have to see the Ormond boys moving around a bit, providing good leads. Here's the kick out from Hyman, looking for Penberthy. Can't hold it. Keeps it in front of him. Kick forward.
He's moaning up the wing, Penberthy. The ball goes long. Penberthy's still chasing after it. The ball goes down. Blackburn can't pick it up. Ball's going in there. McCartney can't get it. And we'll have another ball in.
No, it's a free kick.
He's blown the whistle.
Against Penberthy.
Just can't see what he's trying to do there. There's Lyons again, who takes a good mark against 2. Dill gives him something to go on with. In comes Lyons. He's going to pump it into the centre half forward region. Who's going to be there? First to the ball is the Cheltenham player, but Hyman, great defender, well read by McArdle. Great tackle there by Brenton Stevens, though. And that's very hot. He didn't even have a second to get rid of it. Was a good tackle, but shouldn't have been rewarded. These umpires are hot on the whistle early.
Stevens goes long with the torpedo, looking for Masoulis, I believe it is. Congested in there. Foote looks to get it out. Taps it forward to his own advantage. Picked up by Lyons. Kicks forward. All Ormond there. Josh Smith round the corner. Looking for Stokey. Stokey taken away by 29 there. Tim O'Neill, the deputy vice. Jace Jones keeping it in front of him like he always does. He's got a lot of toe, this boy. 3 Cheltenham blokes there. All lucky. No, the umpire has come in with a whistle there. Yes, free kick against Jason Jones.
I'm
really not undisciplined.
Yeah, I'm really not sure about some of these decisions. If they're consistent all day, then I'm happy. But it's a lot to ask for. There goes Masoulis, can't quite grab it. Well read there by, I'm not sure who that was. It might have been McCarthy. Great spoil there by Watson. It's 2-on-1, and he finds the line.
tenacity.
Just a Dow defender, Martin Watson, a great player to watch. Foote gets the tap, comes out. Here comes Watson again. Great handball out. Foote can't quite gather it. Sengstock puts a tackle in there. It's Tyrone Studdard trying to get the ball along. There goes Abarisk. Geez, there's some feeling in here. They wouldn't want to concede a goal at this late stage of the quarter. And some good defensive work there by Watson and Pincott. A lot of numbers around the ball. The Ormond coaching staff would be happy with this. Sengstock gets the tap down. Number 32 there is Justin Swain. And great work there by Nathan Parianos to rush it over the line. A lot of rush behinds out there. There goes that runner again, Cunliffe for Ormond.
That very attractive runner.
Great running style he's got. I've got to keep my mind on the game. Sorry my fellow commentary team, but he really does seem to move quite well.
Captivates you.
Captivating.
Hyman here, looking for an option.
Spreads the wings
Not long
there.
on the clock here, I don't think. Kicks long, looking for the boundary perhaps. McArdle, tapped forward by Swain. That's number 35 there, Luke Brookman. And here's the siren.
What an enthralling first quarter that was. Cheltenham 2-4-16 to Ormond, 1 goal. But I really think that that 10-point margin is maybe a bit flattering to Cheltenham, as the tenacity was up by both teams.
Perhaps. The wind, I believe, this morning was going towards the left of screen.
That's correct, it could
and,
be.
Ormond kicking with it this morning. Sengstock up in the ruck again against Swain. No one can get hold of it. Tobias in hard. Blackburn, good hands. This is Gilmore keeping it in front of him. Stokey kicks it forward. Foster and Stokey both after it. Foster can't get hold of it. Stokey tapping. Foster, good talkie, boys.
And there's another whistle. What's this one for now? Oh, Foster's taking the free kick. Now, I'm not sure if that one was there, but you can really see the wet footy. The players are really just tapping along the ground, finding it hard to gather it.
Very hard to get hold of.
This due. Up goes Smith and Pemberthy. How high can he get him? Great rove by Smith. But Smith to Jones, and he's taken it. He's a clever player. Have you played any football with this Jason Jones, Shan? What do you think of him?
Oh, he's an excellent footballer. I have played a few games with him. I've played a few games alongside him. I played a couple of games in the pocket with him, and he's at full forward. He's a star catch. The AFL draft would be looking out for him.
Yes, I believe so. He's a beautiful kick of the footy too. What can he do with this one? Sails straight over the umpire's hat. Great work by Josh Smith there to rove the Pemberthy drop there, which should have been a free kick. Great work from Smith and great work from Jones.
And suddenly it is back to 4 points.
All of a sudden, there's Leon Phelps, the ladies' dog. You can see at the bottom of screen. It's a lot of ladies, that dog, I hear.
I hear, and as he gets older, I can only imagine that situation improving for young Leon.
Yes, well, he's a real up-and-comer in the bitch stakes, I hear. He's looking to lock a few more as his age goes on. But back to the footy. Umpire Cleary is going to throw this one up. Throws it up, but just about hits the moon. He throws it up that high. Sengstock wins the tap. Tobias goes straight through and puts the body on. That's a great bump there on McCarthy. Doesn't like it in there. Here goes McArdle. There goes Pemberthy throwing his body on the ball, trying to gain yardage. Smith tries to go in there as well. There's number 5, Daniel Gilmore. I've said his name a few times. He's going all right, as is McArdle as he pushes to the line. Matty Foster puts that big bulky frame in the way. Gets some more yardage. Very important. Timmy Blackburn uses the handball well, as he always does. Just a bit too slippery in there. There goes Cole. There's a little toe poke. Not sure who that number 49 is, but there's White Boots Lyons, who's causing a lot of trouble. Lukey Pincott was led to the ball, but he'll go again. The snap around the body there from Matt Patterson, that was. Watson leading the attack and then goes back again. There's young Petering, who's always dangerous. Watson towards the line. Hyman throwing his body in there, and that was great work. They call for deliberate, but not in a million years, young fellow.
Throw in here. Very early in the second quarter. Tobias, straight through again. Keeps it in front of him. Terrific stuff. Jeez, it's congested down there. They wouldn't want to concede a goal here, and we'll have another ball up.
Shan, what are your thoughts early in this second quarter?
Oh, it's still very tight. It's very much amongst, and well, the scores are really close.
Shan, I'm going to have to interrupt you, mate. There's been another terrible free kick. This time it's to Masoulis. I didn't see what that one was for. Simon, did you see anything?
Disgraceful.
I thought it was perhaps for a ruck infringement, but we'll have to have a look at that a bit later.
The kick's pushed wide there for one behind only, but gee, they are paying a lot of free kicks early. But I suppose we're not out there. We don't know what the pressures are. We're just sitting up here in the commentary box. Not much more we can say about it, is there?
Not at all.
Nathan Parianis is going to send it back in now. Calls it up the middle. Lays that big boot in. Straight up the middle. There's Hyman. Can't quite grab it there. Gets his body in again though. Well, there's Petering, who's good on both sides of the body. Swings onto the left. Tobias, a great spoil from behind. Well roved by Foote. Puts it straight up in the air. Where's it going to go? Gains about 20 metres. Great body work from Pemberthy. Couldn't quite get the mark. In goes Smith with a boot. That was clever. Stokey does the old karate chop kick there, or whatever that was. Tries to gain yardage. There's young James McCarthy again, but Pemberthy plays on. That's a little drop kick, I think, looking for yardage. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Maybe some Dylan Tobias rugby skills, but he does it well again. Pumps it into the middle. Who's there for Ormond? No one.
Swaney takes the ball away again. Pumps Cheltenham into
That's
the
a great tackle. Got to be holding the...
Tobias, and that's holding the ball.
Geez, that was beautiful work from Tobias.
Tobias has been brilliant early, and he sends Ormond back inside their forward 40. Maybe another one. Blackburn congested again. Cole nearly takes it away for Cheltenham. Smith goes in hard. Stokey off the ground. He needs to pick up the ball. The ball is falling to Cheltenham's player number 5, Happy Gilmore. And it flies into McArdle and Blackburn. And Tobias is going in hard. Sengstock away from his injured self. Jager Williams kicks down to Cheltenham's forward 40, and Hyman, this is another awful free kick, this time to Mazulis.
He's paid the mark there, Mazulis, if I've pronounced that correctly. Geez, there's some Cheltenham players alone there, and he's paid that one as well, obviously playing the wet weather rules. There's Swain. He's a big lump of a lad, that kid, isn't he, Simon?
Isn't he? Questions must be raised, perhaps, Richard, about substance abuse. Perhaps.
I did see Dean Capabianco floating around the Cheltenham rooms early, and I believe it was Ben Johnson as well.
Carl Lewis also.
Carl Lewis was there.
There are a few Chinese ladies as well hanging around, I think.
Were they ladies, were they? Sorry, I thought they were men.
I couldn't tell.
And I think there's the real pressure that Ormond are applying. 2-6 is the score. The last time they played in the second semi, 11 goals straight Cheltenham kick. But the Ormond pressure today, you really can see how it's lifted, and I think you're going to see that on the scoreboard.
Hyman out to the right side of the ground, Petering, roving the pack.
He's very quick,
He's
the young
very
lad.
quick, isn't he? Good decision making, looking for Masulis, back to Petering. Hands forward, looking for white boots. McArdle in the way, gets the kick forward to Pemberthy.
Very clever play, very good linking up by the two Caulfield grammarians. Pemberthy's going to push it long, down to the wing. Who's there? Jones gets a little shove, gets a bad bounce though. There goes another white boots fellow. I'm not sure who that was, but McArdle leading the race out there. Does very well, as does Sinclair to dive on the footy. Could be holding the ball. No, it's not. He's going to ball it up.
That white boots fellow you were speaking of was Brad Cole, number 1 for Cheltenham.
Of course it was Brad Cole. He's not doing too bad. Tobias goes up there, gets it along. In goes Pemberthy and Cole. They're going to fight it out, and it'll be a ball up.
Umpire Cleary in again. I'm not sure what he's thinking with this toss-up, but it does go very high.
Up she goes.
Up we go. Tobias. Been a move in the ruck. Sengstock has moved down to the back line, I believe. Through goes Swain. In there again, Tobias.
Great work
Foote.
by Sengstock.
And we'll have another ball up with umpire Cleary. Throws it up. Sengstock up this time. Mixing it up a bit, the Ormond boys. Fran rows the pack well onto Hyman on that famous left boot. Goes forward. Dooch in the middle. Roved well by number 43, I believe. That's McCarthy. Here's a Cheltenham player. Can't get hold of it. Didn't want it. Had a look up. Very tough in there. Swain. Aberisk. Sliding in, number 49. Not sure who that is. Perianis after the ball. Bit of confusion there.
Oh, McArdle.
He's been good in the last couple of minutes, hasn't he? Duchinento running onto the ball.
Chasing hard, he needs to get it.
Look at those little legs.
Oh, what
right
a
there he goes.
Oh, Luke Brookman did not know what hit him.
Didn't know. Look at that mop, Medhurst style.
I believe Dooch calls that move the Dooch bomb, and it's very famous. It's known from coast to coast. There's a short little chip. Surely that can't be any more than 1 metre, but apparently it's more than 10 metres. There goes White Boots Lions. Jeez, he's a good young player, this Lions. The umpire's blowing the whistle. I think it's because he hasn't been seen for about 30 seconds and he's got nothing else to say. No, we've got a player down there. It's Gates. And I tell you what, I'm not surprised Gates has been a bit sore. He's been throwing his body on everything today, getting his body in the line, gaining valuable yardage for Ormond. And I think the Ormond boys should be inspired. I didn't quite see what happened, but they should be inspired by the way young Gates has been playing.
He's been a rock down there today.
It's been a rock. Here's young Petering, though, probably causing a few headaches for the Ormond coaching staff. Kicks it long. Great work there to contest by Pemberthy. In goes Gates. He's just been knocked out and he gets another possession out. What a young player he is. In goes Foote and then goes Pemberthy just to say a little bit of how's your father. Knocks him senseless there. Young number 5, Gilmore. Umpire throws it up. It's going to be Sengstock to contest. Does well there though is Cole to get the tap. It's hot in there. In goes Petering. Cam would be happy to smash him in the face a couple of times. And I think it's only been about 6 or 7 today. He won't be happy with that number so far. Let's see if he can lift it. Up goes Sengstock. Gets a nice tap. In goes young Cole there trying to get yardage. Let's see if Ducey can give another Dooch bomb. In goes Foster. Did not have it. Umpire couldn't see it. Pemberthy wrestles it out of the player's hands there. It was Tim O'Neill and there'll be a bounce.
Pemberthy gives it back to umpire Cleary.
Ormond currently a player short while Gates comes off.
Thanks, Tom. Through goes Cole. Masoulis in there as well. Pemberthy head over the ball. Over the shoulder, surely umpire. Masoulis still got hold of it. Trying to barge his way through the pack, and the umpire says, I'll have none of that. I'll throw it up here. Throws it up. Sengstock up again. Look at that vertical leap. Taps it down. Petering first onto it. Sean Lyons goes through. Pushed in the back perhaps. Abarisk. Duchinento with that Dooch bomb again. Masoulis has been good in the last couple of minutes. Gets it forward. Into the 50. Big job here for Martin Watson. Terrific spot. In fact, it's a mark.
What a grab.
The umpire didn't pay it. Play on, he called.
No.
And I think we'll see a throw up here. Yes, we will.
Yeah, Watson really did it well. Tried the spoil, but it actually slipped to the back and took one of those accidental marks. Foot's going to go up here in the forward line, and it's Swain. Ormond do not want to give away an easy goal here. They'll fight to the death. It's Watson pushing it down. There's been a free kick paid, and it's going to go to Watson. Maybe a little bit of a payback for that mark that should have been paid before. Geez, young Watson's holding down the fort back there. Moves it along quickly, not sure who to. There's Sengstock, gets front position, does well to get it to ground. There's Stokey pushing to half-back. Sengstock muscles his way through. In goes young Ducey. It's a nice tackle there by the big fella Masoulis. Stokey tries to tap it through the legs, and that's on the full. Very stiff for the young fella. Actually, no, he's pushed Stokey in the back there. I'm going to take that back. It wasn't stiff.
You can see a bit of frustration creeping into the game of the Cheltenham players here. What are your thoughts, Tom?
Cheltenham not getting away like they have in previous matches throughout the year. Most of their matches being thrashings, as you can see by their large percentage. But Ormond just putting a bit of pressure on them. Still the underdogs, but still got a sniff.
And the free kick's been paid here. The player just dived on the ball there, number 23, Jager Williams. I just like saying that name, Jager. Tobias pops it in there. Number 5, Gilmore was too soft to go the hands. There goes Petering, though, a great young player. Pumps it in. White Boots Lions can't get it up. Stokey gets the advantage. Parianos, how high does he want to get him? Tackles him straight around that rather large head. Did you notice that rather large head? No, sorry, I must just be seeing things. Great young player, Nath Parianos. Just got him straight around the neck there. And geez, he's been good in the finals, hasn't he? A great big game player, this kid.
Certainly
switches to the middle, is risky. In goes Hyman. Josh Smith doesn't know where it's gone. Nice pick up though. Great tackle there by Sinclair, but I think he might be a bit stiff there, Sinclair. Maybe got him a little bit high, but it was good work on the 2-on-1.
Interesting hairstyle there.
Very interesting hairstyle. I believe it was a bowl of Maggi noodles popped on his head. I wasn't sure. But a good kick from Smith to Pemberthy, who was a great mark on the lead, a la Matthew Lloyd. He's going to pump it in long now into the forward line. Jones is there. 4 blokes on him. Can't quite get it. Here comes Joel Parianos. Puts a little knee into the bloke's head, as he should.
Throw in here. Cole up for Cheltenham. Tobias looks to get the tap down. Good numbers here from Cheltenham. There's number 5, Gilmore. In hard. McArdle gets it forward.
Ducey
with another ball.
Bowled him over.
Timmy Blackburn gets into a bit of the action. Tobias in there, in and under again. Dooch at the bottom of the pack
Great
as well.
bump from Dooch.
It's good to see, isn't it? Just a little bit of something, fresh legs, something to lift the Ormond boys again as Tobias goes up. Gets a nice tap, but there's Petering again on that left foot. Gets it towards the line. There's young Maggi Noodles, and it'll go over the line. Yeah, there's just been a bit of a lull in play. No real scoring opportunities for the last few minutes. Next goal is vital for either side to go into half-time with a goal under their belt. Goals really at a premium with this wet footy. The kick goes down. Here comes Sinclair pushing it along. There goes Matty Hine. Back into Sinclair. Good tackle. No, sorry, it was Josh Smith. My mistake. Good tackle. McArdle uses the handball well, as does Hyman. But there goes Cole. Cole moves it on to Gilmore. Trying to get it through there. There goes Gilmore again. There's Parianos. Great spoil applicated there. There goes Foote running through. Did it well. Got the handball off to Parianos. Parianos tries to dodge 4 blokes. Puts a knee into the head there. Not sure what's happened. Here goes
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. I prefer Gilmore girls, but Shan's sticking with Happy Gilmore. We'll see how we go for the rest of the game. Oh, there could have been a scoring opportunity. Here comes Pincott. He's got a race to do. 2-on-1 there. Great work by Luke Pincott.
By Lukey Pincott, beating out Crosley to the boundary line.
That Cheltenham bloke would have eaten Luke Pincott for dinner, you'd think.
Yes, I think it might even just be a snack for that guy, Luke Pincott. But in goes Foote against Swain. Aberis, good pickup. Nice little throw there to Foote.
Whoa, Footy.
Foote pounce it down to the wing. Here we go, Timmy Blackburn. Let's see if he can use that handball again. He's a great exponent of the handball. In goes Matty Hine. Dives on. Stokey gets up and chases. Good tackle there by Timmy Blackburn. Even though he didn't have the footy, I thought it was still quite a good tackle. Aberis does it well. Keeps the footy in front of him. There goes Petering. He's a good young player, isn't he? He comes up there to number 20, Studded. And Nathan Parianos is a rock again down there. There goes Matty Foster. Great work to spoil by Masoulis.
Stokey off the ground again. Goes to Jones. Jones gets the hands off Blackburn. Can't get a clean takeaway. Gets the hands up only as far as Raiden for Cheltenham. He boots it high to Tobias. Only to Masoulis. And he gets the hands away. Singstock now has the ball.
Good
He's
tackle.
tackled down. And that will be a free kick high, Zach Singstock.
I don't think so. He really shouldn't, should just leave those ones go. It was a great tackle there, just let it go. But anyway, it's gone into Hyman into the middle. Swings back onto that right boot, but he could have gone onto the left anyway. Joel Parianos waits back, does it well. He's a clever player. He swung onto the right boot. What's he going to do? He's just missed, but geez, that was a great bit of play by Joel Parianos. Read the footy so well. Just missed the scoring opportunity, but very exciting. That's what the Ormond forward line needs, something like that.
Ormond's first behind. Yes, 2-6 plays 2-1. Cheltenham lead by 5 points. Yes, the ball is kicked out from the back line for Cheltenham. Maggie Noodles almost got a clean takeaway. Petering has the ball again. Borks Foster twice. Gets it out. Hyman and White Boots Lions takes the ball away. Hyman on the mark.
Good courage shown there from White Boots.
Yeah, certainly was. Good courage to wear those white boots as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
Looking for an option here, White Boots, down the outer side. Singstock.
Great
Terrific
hands.
spot, great hands.
First overhead marks we've seen today.
Singstock pumps it forward, looking for Jones. Ball to ground. Here comes, not sure who it is. Kick forward. Looking up for Raiden. Gets the kick away. Stokey after it, straight onto it. He's going to pump this into the 50. Gets his kick away.
That's his first kick, I reckon, that he's picked up.
Oh, all right, leave him alone.
Penberthy straight through the pack. He's been good this morning. Hyman in after it. Can't get hold of it. Swain goes through.
There.
Number 30, Maggie Noodles, gets the kick forward along the boundary line. Perianos needs to step up here.
Yes,
Keeps it in front of him. Goes to ground. Not the wisest move, Nathan. Martin Watson, the rock down there, and Aberis working together. Here comes James Foote straight through. Singstock in support. Back to Perianos. He's back involved.
Studded went in hard for Cheltenham.
Geez, there's some real physical stuff going on there. It's really good to see. Bruce McAvaney's just stepped into the office. What do you think, Bruce? Oh, how about some of the play from the young Ormond boys? Special. It's really exciting. It's great just to have a microphone in my hand. I haven't caught a game of footy for years. Oh, it's great. Right, Bruce, get out. No, Bruce, out. Sorry about that, listeners. Bruce has been ejected, and it looks like a free kick to young Foote.
I believe we may have an appearance from Rabbit.
From Rabs.
Rabs, I think, a little bit later.
Rabs is coming in, I
Look
heard.
forward to that. Petering onto the ball here, and we'll see another throw-in.
There really is some good feeling, though. Neither of these sides have let up at all. Cheltenham have been surprised by the physicality of Ormond, but haven't backed either. It's going to be a great second half to watch as Swain and Tobias go up. Tobias wins that one for mine. In goes Raiden. Someone puts his body on the line there. It's White Boots Lions and Tobias, and it'll be a ball up. Some real feeling between these two teams as Lions taps Tobias on the back. And, I'm not sure what he
Good
said there.
sportsmanship there.
Yeah,
from
it
Dill,
was.
I believe.
It really was.
Throw there, umpire Shawley. Hyman tries to go through. Perianos, good spot. Gets a kick forward.
He's in a hot spell, Perianos.
Tobias.
Smith
Jones
went in
after it.
softly.
Tobias again, going in hard like he has all morning. That's Swain, I believe, on the left foot. Sengstock can't get hold of it. Not held without the ball, Perianos, surely. Got to keep the pressure on here, Ormond. Foote in well. Gets the kick forward. Looking for Jones, but instead he finds the boundary line, and we'll see another toss in.
Good clearing kick from Foote. They really needed that. Although I heard the only reason James Foote gets a game is because his brother's the coach. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that one up for him.
That is a rumour going around.
Okay.
Swain, kick forward on the left again. He's good on that left, a little bit like David Hyman. Oh, Cheltenham player Masulis didn't want it. Goes in after it again, tries to redeem himself.
Great numbers by the Ormond boys.
Excellent numbers. Sengstock, tap out to Foote over the line. And we're seeing a lot of this, aren't we, Tom? What do you think?
Yeah, a lot of boundary throws, a lot of ball ups, very congested in the middle.
There's the siren. What a
and
great half of football. Exactly what we'd been expecting from a grand final.
That's half time, and there's less than a goal in it. Very tight here.
Yes, well,
as we go into Holden half time, Rich, can I get your thoughts on perhaps the Ormond boys' tenacity in this first quarter? And I see Penberthy here having a chat to the boys, just mustering his troops.
Yeah, well, he's been leading in the tenacity stakes, him and Tobias, I think, and both those guys, great leaders. You know, the way they use their voice, the way they use their body, it really is inspiring. And there's there really is a feeling with these Ormond guys. Look at them walking off. They know the job's not done. They know they're in a much better position than that second semi, but they really know there's a lot more work to do. There goes Martin Watson walking off. Who's that young, attractive man in the middle? Shan, do you know that guy?
Never seen him before in my life, Rich.
Good from you, Shan. There's Simon just talking up the troops. There's Jordan Stewart.
A couple of words of wisdom.
Unfortunately, the broken arm keeping him out of this game. Geez, they'd love to have Jordan out there today, but alas, he's not out there. Here's the coach, Richard Foote, just getting his troops off the field, really talking these guys up. I'd imagine he'd be wrapped with the way these guys have been going. Really not giving an inch, and they couldn't expect to be, sort of too far ahead at half-time. I think they'd be happy just to be within touch. 5 points in at half-time. These Chelt guys are rattled, I think. Expecting probably, I think I've heard that they already had the congratulations on the grand final banner put up in the Chelt change rooms, and we're going to hear something about that. Young Ash Brun there.
You said that Penberthy was playing very well. As he is leading, maybe he's putting on a show for someone out there in the crowd.
Well, that's the rumour. I hear he's got an older fan.
Yes.
I'm not sure about that. We don't want to say too much, don't want to give away too much,
Yes.
but let's just leave that one alone. Here we go for the second half. What a great half of football we're in for. It's going to be Sengstock up there. Wins the tap there. First up against Raiden, that was. Foote gets a nice tap on. Really gaining good yardage, young Foote, all day. In goes Penberthy. He'll be pumped up after half-time. Good work trying to get his body over the ball and his hands on the footy. There's number 29, Tim O'Neill. Good little player. Trying to gain advantage there. Josh Smith just falls over his man there. Ball's being tugged forward there. Number 35, it's Brookman. There goes Lyons, who killed Ormond in the first half. Get the handball away, kick down to the wing. Tobias didn't read it as well as his man did. In goes Lukey Pincott back there. There's Tom Aberis fighting hard, trying to get this ball to the line. In goes Swain, just dives on it. Gets up again though, good work by the young man. Here comes Petering, what a great young player he is. Pops it up to the goal square and he's just missed. Geez, that wouldn't have been good for Ormond to goal that early.
Not at all, not the start they would have wanted, Richard.
It's going to be Hyman to kick in now.
Looking again to the outer side, he seems to have been favouring that side this morning.
The fat side of the ground, as many Channel 7 and Channel 10 commentators call it.
And as we say it, he's gone straight up the middle. And there goes Jones. He's going to be 4 on him. Doesn't bother him though. Straight in. There goes Gates. Gets the footy up to half centre forward. And it'll be a mark taken there by Ben Hartwig. No, Sparrow. Like that name as well.
Yes, down to Gates. Gates has the ball and he's been flinged off it. Should be a free kick to Gates.
Flung, actually.
Yes, flung, correct term.
Stevens. What school do you go to? It's Stevens.
Yes, Stevens kicks long into the forward line. Petering can't get it away for Cheltenham. Soccer's off the ground, can't get enough distance for a goal. Swaney, can he pick it up? Yes, he does. He goes around on the left boot, has a snap, and it's high into the goal square. Sengstock, can he get a clearing kick? No, lost it. Tobias, very good.
Desperate stuff. Desperation there from Tobias. He really wants it here this morning. You can see that. Hyman, will he go to the fat side? Quotation, unquotation.
No, it's the thin side.
It's the thin side this time, looking for Penberthy. Up again,
No
always
communication.
presenting. Number 24 here, Brenton Stephen, the coach's son, kicks forward, deep in the Cheltenham forward line. Watson looking to rush here, and he does. Fantastic effort.
Now that's
There's
two
another
rush
behind.
behinds. Two rush behinds, one to Tobias and one to Watson. Yes, doing very well down the defensive area of the ground for Ormond. And Parianos to take over the kicking from Hyman.
Another one of the longer kicks in the Ormond side. Goes
As we
short
say,
this
goes
time.
Chip shot
10
to
metres.
Hyman and should go to the fat side of the ground and does.
Something they've practiced at training perhaps.
Yes.
Kicks forward outside the forward 40. McArdle on that left boot, kicks forward.
Great
And we'll see
distance
us
to
try.
the line.
Will we? Yes, we will.
Great
Swain was
distance
after
to
it,
the
so
line,
was Cole.
McArdle.
Boundary umpires, they're keeping up with the play well here.
Very happy with the boundary umpires today.
Yes, the boundary umpires
John
are
Bruce.
John Bruce and Jack McLeod.
John Bruce, though, you can never trust a man with two first names. You know the old saying, so we'll see how he
certainly
goes
do.
for the rest of the day.
Brad
John
Cole
Bruce has
here.
gone completely mad.
Once again,
Gates
good
in
from
hard
Shan.
again. And that's Rankin, or is it Rakin?
Raiden.
Raiden giving the ball back to umpire.
Robbie
Not so
Raiden.
handsome. Swain in after this. Ooh,
Oh,
Swain
Tobias
and
went in hard, but
Tobias.
slung to the ground by Swaney.
James
Tobias.
Foote showing a bit of his heritage there, throwing the ball back rugby style. Taps. Sengstock looking for McArdle. Gates in and under again. Free kick there, surely. Foote smothered by Cole. Cole looks for it. It's still in play.
Play the whistle, boys. As Foote gets it to centre half forward, it's going to be Jones streaming through, and Josh Smith
Oh,
is the
Smith
communication.
softly again.
Does it well. Shan's not a big fan of Josh Smith, I'm getting the idea. Anyway, here comes Nath Parianos. Try to bust through the pack. Jason Jones can't get it. Who's that? Is that young Masoulis again? It is the captain. He's putting his body on the line there. Here comes Sinclair. Pumps it
Maggie
into the
Noodles.
forward line. David Hyman drops probably what he should have taken. Young Petering. Will he make him pay? Martin
Oh,
Watson dumping,
smothered by
diving on the
Watson.
ball. Great work. And then he goes again, Watson. Jeez, that's great
Earning the
play
free kick. Undisciplined Rakin.
by the
or
big
Raiden.
fella. Pumps it long, looks for Sengstock and finds him. Great work by Zach. Pushes back quickly off the mark. Coach will be happy with that. Looks down now. Who's it going to be? It's in our forward, Penberthy, but ducking in the way there is
Cole.
young Cole. Looking good there, young Cole, but can't find the target to his fellow white boot in Lyons. Lyons looks over to Sinclair. Too much pressure there. Sengstock swings onto the left and a great little kick to Foote. Foote twiddles the ball around in his fingers. Looks up quickly now. Is Penberthy there? We'll look for him.
Hey.
Pumps it long. That's a nice long kick. There's Cam. Read it better. Does well, but unfortunately swings out the back there to Tim O'Neill. Gets the kick along now. Foote goes through his hands, goes through Gilmore's hands, goes through Gatesy's hands and everyone's hands, and it'll be a throw-in.
Sengstock doing a superb job in the ruck here, up against Raiden. Raiden wins out this time. In hard again, Tobias. Cole gets it out. Foote trying to go through. That's Gilmore, I believe. Here's Masoulis with the hands out. Looking for Lyons. White Boots can't get hold of it. Masoulis straight through again. Good tap forward by Perianos. Aberisk looking for it. Can't get hold of it. And we'll have a throw in.
Some good clever play there by Parianos just to tap it along, get a big thump on it. Probably knew he couldn't have taken it, so just looks for the line out there, and that's some good clever stuff that you need in a grand final.
Certainly is. Thrown in again by the boundary umpire. Over everyone's head. Jason Jones onto it. Look at that speed. Can't get hold of it. Still got a chance here, Jason Jones. Being pressured by the Cheltenham player. Out to Josh Smith. Head over the ball.
Shut up, Shan.
Jason Jones trying to muscle it out.
I wasn't going to say anything.
This is 35. Luke Brookman gets the kick forward. Looking for 21.
Good gather there.
Here's 20. Studded. Swain, the outside of the boot. Petering after it. And that'll be out on the full. Good pressure there in the back line.
Rabs Warren's just walked in the studio.
Rubs, yes, here I am. Rich, I'm looking for a few crunching tackles, and James Foote up here. Lyons. Watson in from behind. Hyman. Hoo!
He has dead set not moved. Thank you, Rabs. Good to see you in the studio. Some great celebrities in here. This will be the toss in deep into the Cheltenham forward line. Can ill afford to give away a goal here. Needs some tough work. Great work from Tobias coming over the top. Here comes Lukey Pincott. Great work to Hyman. What's he called? Pay the advantage, son. It's got to be advantage. Geez, this will be a terrible, terrible decision if there's no advantage.
Team manager upset there.
And he hasn't paid advantage. And I tell you what, he cannot be happy with that kind of decision. Really did penalise Ormond in the end. But it'll be Luke Pincott, good user of the footy. Swings onto that left, finds Foote. 2 bites of the cherry. Foote's really lifting in this third quarter. Doing a good job, pumps it down long over the wing. There's Jones, but Penberthy, you'd have to pay that, and you will.
And he can't do that, but he's played on anyway. Looking for Joel Perianos, the focal point. Goes in after it, 2 on him. Here's Sinclair, I believe. Gates can't go through with it. Hands out by the Cheltenham player. Stokey almost onto it. Tobias in hard again, as is Penberthy. And we'll see a throw up here. Umpire not so handsome. He's got some skinny pins there, Rich.
Certainly does.
He throws it up. Lions. White boots looking for Gilmore, I believe, but chiming in was not quite sure. Turn around, son. Gets
Smith
the kick
could have gone
away.
the punch.
Here comes Petering. Jeez, he's good, this young boy. League best and fairest winner.
Second, I believe.
Second, I believe.
And he's drilled it. What happened there? No one on the line.
No one at all.
Where was Abarisk?
Behind.
He's been there all year, but not so today.
And geez, that's an intimidating lead. 14 points. Shan, do you think the boys can come back after this one?
Oh, give them a run for their money. Put my money on Ormond. They'll give it a comeback in the last quarter.
Can you frame a market for us?
That's a big call. We'll try and frame a market. See if we there's Victor Maher out there, so we'll see if Victor can frame a market for us, and he'll get back to us in a couple of seconds. Meanwhile, back in the middle here, who's going to be going up in the ruck? It's young Raiden again against Zach Sengstock. Battled hard all day. Jones reads it best though. Good smother by Masoulas. Foote gets a good tap along. There goes Sengstock in. There goes McArdle. Great tackle there onto Brookman. Trying to find it out. Here comes Foote back on it. Good kick along the ground there from Jago Williams. In comes Nath Parianos and Sinclair. Sinclair goes to ground. There goes Foote again. Great chase there. Tobias will pick it up. Swing onto that right foot. Just tumbles it along down. Who's going to be first? Is it Cole or Foster? Cole's going to pick it up, but Foster read it well. Really heard the footsteps of Foster. Didn't like hearing what he had behind him. He didn't want that big
frame crashing into him.
Absolutely not. He tossed in.
Yes, it's thrown in. Raiden can't take it away. Gates has it. And he's kicked it long down for Ormond's wing. Goes down. And 43, McCarthy is there. He gets it away.
Josh
Smith didn't have his mouth guard in. I am very angry about that one. Kicked into the forward line by McArdle. Jones, he has it. Can he kick a goal? Can he kick a goal? No, it's out. It's out of bounds.
Perhaps thought he was under a little bit more pressure than he was and could have looked for Joel. What do you think?
Possibly a communication error there.
Perhaps.
Joel hope that
could have used his voice a little bit more, maybe. We'll have to look into that.
Where's this turkey going? It's out on the full, mate. There you go. Gonna have to kick over the mark here, and Ormond really would do very well to try and lock it in here to their forward line.
Set that wall that's been talked about up.
Try and keep in touch by three-quarter time. Penberthy reads it well, but it's very well smothered by McArdle. That's great work there. In goes number 35. It's Brookman. Footy's in dispute. Foote, the only one who wants to pick it up, gets a great kick along to Penberthy. Who's going to pick it up? It's Jones. Swings onto the right boot. Can he bend it round enough? No, he cannot.
That's a behind.
So I'm just a number 43, McCartney. I believe he's been on fire. How do you think he's going?
Oh, he's running hot, Rich. He's just
burning it up.
Burning it up out there.
Meanwhile, 27-14 is the score. Cheltenham lead. 13 points. Good kick out long. Smith, he didn't get a clean takeaway. Ball goes down. McArdle having a run at it. Goes for a snap. Obviously can't make the distance from there, and Lyons takes it out of bounds.
Enjoyed Nath Parianis' blatant shove in the back there. The umpire obviously didn't see it or didn't want to see it. And once again, if he didn't see it, it didn't happen as they toss it back in there. Sengstock will wrestle hard against Raiden. Here goes Smith, Shan's best mate. In comes Foote, taps it along, overruns it though. Trying to get a kick out.
Jager Williams, I believe.
Jager was. Stokey got to get his hands on it there. Tried to kick it
Gotta
off the
pick
ground.
it up.
Was
Gotta
in
pick it
danger.
up.
Here we go. Here comes young
in
Petering.
front.
Lukey Pincott wearing him like a glove, though, doing everything he can. Good work by the Cheltenham attacking players there.
Peter again.
Great tackle by
great
Parianos.
tackle by
This is exactly
Parianos.
what they want to see. And you see there, young Gilmore with his hands on his head. Not sure why. Foote gets a good clearing kick out. Here comes Gilmore. Gains about 25 metres for Ormond. Absolutely no problems with
The
that.
hard
so
nuts
Ormond-
here of Perianos, Tobias, Hyman and co. Really doing a sterling job here on the back line.
Absolutely they are.
We'll have a throw in here. Sengstock with a tap down taken by Gilmore.
Great spoil by Aberrisk.
Gates in hard, as he has been all morning, and now there's Marge Simpson with green hair.
What do you think of James Gates' game? I really think he's been hard at the footy, getting in there, getting plenty of possessions. I've really been happy with the way he's going.
As he has been all season, and you can see down there in the bottom left corner the fresh legs who haven't played a minute yet. Barrett, Cumming and Flanagan.
Flanagan, not sure about that play. But anyway, here comes Sengstock. Does it well. Push towards the line. Jones, gee whiz, he can pick up a footy well. Surveys the option, swings around to the right. What a
made that
great
look
piece of
easy.
play. He's a great player. In goes Pemberthy, looks for the spearing kick into Parianos.
Oh,
Can't quite
doesn't take the
it.
mark.
Who's down for Ormond? Nobody. All it is number 23, Jager. Here comes Stokey, tries to push
Stokey
it
off
on.
the ground again. Needs to pick it up, that boy. Needs to pick it up.
Is it the coach manhandling the Cheltenham players there? I think I saw him.
As it comes in again here. Up in the ruck. Tobias this time up against Swain. Snagged by Foote. Left foot kick forward. Looking for Jones. This is dangerous. Raiden was good. There's number 29. Tim O'Neill, the deputy vice. Trying to get it out. 43. McCartney. He's on fire again.
Oh, he's blown the whistle. What's this for? Apparently it was a little bit too rough for the young fella down there, so he's going to pay a free kick.
That free kick was not handsome.
He, I believe the call was obstruction goal defence. Umpire Handsome didn't realise it was football. Actually thought it was netball there for a moment, which is interesting. Easy mistake to make, but maybe we'll get the umpire's escort out there, Big Larry Sengstock, and see if he can remind him that it's actually football and not netball. We'll see what we can do about that.
That'll be good.
Robbie Raiden with the ball, kicking from the back line. Needs to find an option. Umpire not so handsome, needs to get out of the way. Raiden kicks long, only as far as McCardle. It falls to the back of the pack. Hine and Sengstock. Sengstock takes it away. Falls low, almost hits the injured player. And Stokey takes it out of bounds.
Next goal, absolutely crucial. Whoever gets this one really will have their heads up coming into three-quarter time, and it really will be important. If it's Chelt, to tell you the truth, I think Ormond are really going to struggle to get it back, because Chelt will just definitely crowd their back line, crowd Ormond's forward line. But if it's Ormond, we can really see a great attacking last quarter as we see the ball go over the line. Really a bit of a nothing bit of play. What do you think, Simon?
Yes, a bit of nothingness out here, Rich. We'll have a throw in. Let's try and make something happen. Tobias does, goes straight through again. He's 28, doesn't want it, he looked up. Petering, head over the ball. Good play, this boy. Right foot kick forward.
Great guts by
Aberrisk.
Aberrisk.
This is
but who's
dangerous,
down?
this is dangerous. Perianos has to lift.
Must
Very
be a
dangerous.
goal
Here comes
for
Hyman,
Cheltenham.
here come the charges.
Great tackle by Pincott.
Pincott tries to get it out, Masoulis goes through. Perianos waiting to lay the tackle, now he does. Hyman keeps it in front of him, trying to clear the area. Jumps a man, gets it out of there now. Here's 29. Keep forgetting his name. Tim O'Neill. Gets the
Deputy
kick
vice
forward.
captain of Cheltenham. And that is out on the full, is it?
Ormond will be very happy to get out of that. Great defensive work there. All the guys back there on ball, a foot pushing back. Watson, Hyman, Pincott really doing well to force that error, get it out of there.
The six-pack back there
The
for Ormond.
six-pack.
Been great all year.
Goes Gates, goes again now. Gets his hands on the footy and it'll be a ball up. Can't be too much longer to go in this third quarter. Probably only 3 or 4 minutes.
Pemberthy still in there, going hard. So's Tobias. Tobias going up for the ruck. No kicking there, as we can see. Goes down to White Boots line. He goes in, and Hyman. Great spoil and gets the takeaway. Great play from Hyman. And he kicks very poorly to a 4-on-1.
Give the kid a break.
Yes, Jason Footy holding it up in there.
Reminded me
Yeah,
a little
ball up.
bit of a Silvani, perhaps.
Definitely.
What do you
Actually,
think?
Sauce is in here to make a few comments. Ormond need... Yeah, I think Ormond need to get more goals than Cheltenham to win. Thanks, Sauce. No, I've got something good here. No, lost it. Thanks, Sauce. Sengstock goes up. Foote lays the boot in. In goes McArdle. In goes Timmy Blackburn. Trying to use that handball again, I'm sure. Kick out, I'm not sure who it was. Here comes Tobias. Swings onto the left. Yes, he does. Good play by the young fella. Trying to find some touch. Pemberthy leads out McCartney.
Good distance there from Tobias. Good clearing kick.
Certainly was.
Now Ormond can hold up and rearrange and hope to get a goal quick before three-quarter time. Ball tossed in. Raiden. Gates.
Gates does it very well.
Well done by Gates. Take it away. Blackburn
Great
gives
use
the
of the
hands
handball.
off. Dooch. Good kick. Oh, only as far.
Pemberthy snaps
Pemberthy
it.
goes. Do it for Mona.
Could
do
it be
it
a
for
miracle
Mona.
goal? It is.
Do it for Mona, and he has.
Oh, well, did Ormond need that one? Oh, what great bit of play there from the boys. Ducci to get the kick down. Timmy Blackburn's use of the handball. Gatesy in there just trying to get the yardage. And aren't they excited about it? Geez, that's a much-needed goal. And are we set for a last quarter now or what?
Oh, put on that bet. Where's Simon Beasley when you need him?
Actually doesn't take bets on football, Simon Beasley, only races. So bad luck there, Shan. Don't worry about it.
Masulis in the middle here. Bit of a desperate move, trying to stem the flow, the Cheltenham coach. Up goes Tobias again against Swain. Foote goes through once more. Hands out from line. They were quick. Masulis forward. Sengstock tapping it in front of him. Number 30. Manji Noodles. I've forgotten his name.
Sinclair.
Noodles going everywhere.
Petering.
Ooh.
Perianos again. He's been good down there today. Gates and Perianos, they've been very strong on the half-back flanks. And we'll see another throw-in. Stern defence from the Ormond boys here.
Can't be too much longer now. Ormond would just be very well just to hang on where they are now and go into the third quarter with a bit of steam. In through goes Foote. Can't quite grab it. McArdle reads it well though. In comes Jones. What a one-touch player he is. Pounds it long. Could it be another goal for Ormond before the siren? No, Ducci's been let out by about 50 metres by his opponent. Cam's going to try and chase it up. On he goes. Overruns it though. Here comes Matty Foster. Does it well.
Doesn't have it, umpire.
Played it very well, young Matty Foster. A good play in the forward line.
Ormond boys flooding forward here.
Another inside 45 coming up here.
Perianos goes with one hand. That's not good enough, but redeems himself with a great bit of play. Can't get the kick away. Good hard work by the Chelt backline in there. Perianos wants to kick it again. Give off the handball. No, not interested in that. Snaps for the goal. And there you go. Oh, there he goes. He's running skis.
That is very, 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 very weak. Very soft.
Tell you what's happened there. He said, it's my ball and I'm going home and none of you guys are allowed to get near me. That's his mum there behind the goals he was running towards.
Here's Raiden.
That's little Sparrow, the wuss.
Sparrow.
McArdle at the back of the pack. Good pressure here from the Ormond boys in the last minute or so. Perianos to pump it back in long.
Gets away
on that
from
right
Petering.
boot. Lion spills the mark. Foote onto his left.
Yeah.
Looking for Gates. Gates under it. No, Raiden comes through. There's the siren.
That is the long-awaited siren for both sides. Very interesting quarter, very telling, and it's only a goal in it at three-quarter time.
We've got the heart rate monitors on here. Shan's heart's going at 220 beats a minute. Foote's going at about 198 and Cunliffe at about 200 as well, so you can see how excited we are here in the box, especially having guests such as Sauce and Dennis Committee and Rabs Warren as well. It really
They've
is.
been great, haven't they?
Haven't they just been sensational, especially Sauce, wasn't he insightful?
Bruce McAvaney, very special there.
Yes, he is special. And here, look at the boys. You can see they're getting pumped up in there. In there, the runner, what's his name? The runner, Simon Cunliffe, his name is. He's getting the boys pumped up in there. These guys ready for a big last quarter.
Fresh legs, still the same, 3 fresh legs, 0 minutes on the ground.
Who are those players?
Flanagan, Cumming and Barrett.
Yeah, getting ready for a big fifth quarter, I think, those guys.
Getting ready for a big Mad Monday, I think.
Channel 10, 5th quarter.
There they go. Now that I think the Ormond boys will do well just to settle down there. Obviously, that last brilliant goal from Pemberthy really will fire them up, and they know what's ahead of them. They know what they can do. Just got to though.
Mike Stokey in there giving a good talking to the player who keeps kicking it off the ground.
Here's the throw up. Sengstock. It's been rucking all day
Out of the
and
last
doing a
quarter.
fantastic job. Perianos stops
Good
it
smother
once
by
more.
White Boots.
Hyman. Swain keeping it in front of him. Taps it forward. James Foote digging deep to get to that contest. Hyman again on that famous left boot. Kicks to Jones. This looks promising. Jones assessing his options. Kicks long. Look at that ball. Oh, Penberth, he drops the mark, recovers.
Breaks through.
Kicks forward. Into the forward 50. This is a good bit of play here for Ormond. And
out of bounds.
We'll have a throw in, but fantastic movement of the ball there.
Absolutely, it was great movement of the footy, and I think the Ormond boys don't want to waste this kind of opportunity. They might have only one opportunity to get a couple of goals on the board, and if they're getting the run now, this is where it has to happen. Penberthy jumps on the ball, gets a good little handball out. Here comes Ducci.
Going hard.
Petering though, kicking in danger, was it? No, it couldn't have been. And I couldn't see what happened behind the play there, but it's Jones comes out with the footy. No idea how he got it, but he just did. Back to Swain though, and they're going to pump it down the middle. In comes Sinclair. Nathan Carrionos must put his body on the line, keeps his feet very well. Sinclair bobs up and down like a gawk in the ocean. Thanks, Dennis. In comes Parionis. Great tackle there. Puts his hand up perhaps prematurely there on number 24, Brenton Stevens. Out comes Swain, I believe it was. Pumps it long into the forward line. Here comes Dave Hyman. He's really lifted in that third quarter. Great work there from young Hyman. Pushes it along. Great work onto the left foot. Swings around to centre half forward. Who's going to be there? Jones has led to the race.
Hold on by Jones.
By Gilmore, but he pushes it along. Here comes Jones. Tries to bust through Raiden. Nice little kick off the ground to young Petering. Kicks it about 34 centimetres to White Boots Lyons, who's had a good game. I'll give him that. White Boots and all. Swings around. Number 37.
Oh, great shepherd from Hyman.
Great work. Lukey Pincott picks it up. There comes Masoulis, the big lump of a kid. Picks it up. What's he done? He's kicked a barrel.
That's a woeful kick, and he is not happy about it. Not happy at all.
I think young Zach Masoulis.
Yes, 7 points
the
difference.
Team really had a chance to lift his team there. Be a hero. Do what a captain really should do. Kick a goal and finish him. But he couldn't do it, could he?
What an anticlimax to that.
Failed to deliver in this time of need of his team. Will that come back to haunt them? We're not quite sure.
Hyman heading for the thin side of the ground this time.
Number 37, he's just come on.
Blackburn.
Bunting. Masoulis hands out to Bunting again, looking for studded. Hyman. Lines at the back of the pack. There's been a free kick paid here.
I think
not too sure about this.
Ugly decision from Handsome.
And at such a crucial stage in the game.
So. It was. If it's going to number 11, all I can think of is that he's paid the mark. He did actually touch the ball in the third quarter, which was the mark he might have been paying. Fair income had it for that little time. And I tell you what, if this costs Ormond a grand final, look out young Tom Hanson, because there may be a few boys knocking on your door tonight. As Lyons goes through and threads the goal. We've got to give it to the young kid. Made great position. Got there, read the footy well, and it's out to a 13-point lead. And I tell you what, the Ormond boys
3 goals
have
needed.
Some inspired coaching behind them to get up in this position.
And assistant coaching.
And assistant coaching.
And bench warmers.
And bench warming. Vitally important in this position.
Yes,
important the umpires keep their head here too, boys. Cleary will throw it up again here as high as he has been all day.
Just hit a plane, hit a plane.
Tim Blackburn straight in the middle, looking to get it away. That was Cole. Gets the kick forward. There's a free kick there. I believe that was Jones in the back. Has he paid it downfield? No.
I can't see how he could have paid it downfield when he was in the motion of kicking, but he has.
He seems to have. Masoulis is going to take the kick.
Someone get this bloke a rule book. But it's Masoulis, pumps it long into centre half forward. Hyman does well to spoil, pushes it forward. Oh, this could be dangerous. It's the Gilmore girl. Slaps it forward. Watson, great spoil there. In goes Abaris to put his body on the line. Abaris chases after it and rushes
on the last line
of
defence again. Tom Abaris, as he has been all year.
Great work, hasn't he? He's a real defender, the kid. Just does what he needs to do. Sticks in front, pushes the ball forward, rushes behinds like that.
14 points, I should say. And Ormond would, at a soon stage, need a miracle.
A soon stage.
Yes,
excellent,
soon
Shan.
stage. Poor
We're going to have a look at your contract, I think, Shan. The kick goes out. 24 here. That's the coach's son, Stevens. Petering goes through again. That's his 100th touch for the game.
100.
Left foot kick, and there's a mark here.
Young Matt Lawrence. First time I've seen the kid.
He has been unsighted all morning, I believe. Approaching the afternoon though at this stage.
As it being a morning match, it would be hard to sight him being the pale skin that he is.
Well,
Perhaps he needs to hit the solarium a bit. Shan, what do you
oh,
think?
there's a mark given up on the goal line, and the coach will
Stuttered.
not be happy by Stuttered.
Oh,
Looks
that
for
is
Swain.
That is
Lukey
woeful.
Pincott, absolutely brilliant. But
They
not
had
good
no
enough.
one tall on the line, Ormond. Nobody tall. McCardle and Pincott. They needed someone tall on the line.
And well, this is every kid's dream, isn't it? Justin Swain to bury the game. He's going to come around and just think. I can see he's thinking about it right now, how good it's going to be for them to win this game. He's going to slot this goal, point to his mum, point to his dad, run back to the middle.
Perhaps a couple of high fives will exchange.
The high fives, a
Arms.
couple of bum taps, and he's kicked it as he should. Well, oh well,
Oh.
he's missed it.
Oh.
I can't believe he's missed it.
Tension
Well.
here in the box.
Well, it's
Oh,
just lost a pineapple on that one because
15 points.
well, they stay in it. In comes Hyman, does the once again. Where are we going to kick to? Decides to go out to the far
fat
side.
side.
I have not seen any of Kevin Hoare today. Number 12.
Yes, I'm not going to say anything about Kevin Hall because I believe we're still on a G rating. So in goes Pemberthy, runs straight past Jager, does it very well, taps it to his advantage, slaps it around onto the right foot. There's Matty Foster, he's going to do well to keep it in the forward line here. Joel Parianos waited back there, in comes Timmy Blackburn, gets his body over the ball, well done by McCartney. Great work by Gates, he hasn't paid the mark, it's smothered. Here comes Matty Hine and Brenton Stokey, and over the line for a throw in. Now Ormond need a goal. They need a goal ASAP, ASAP, as soon as possible if you haven't got me that far.
Dooch around the pack.
Is it going to happen? Up comes Tobias against Raiden. Raiden,
the
his
one.
name is. Up it
Raiden.
comes Maddie Hine. In comes the Gilmore girl. Maddie Hine slides to ground.
And again, we'll see a throw in. It's getting tense
Practicing
here in the
that-
box, boys.
Practicing that goal stroke, Daniel Happy Gilmore.
Throw
Terrible
in
from
here,
this side.
Tobias taps it forward, finds the boundary again. Well, you can just sense that the next couple of minutes are going to be pretty important to the outcome of this game.
Crucial.
Penberthy hovering around the pack.
Ormond definitely has the legs to run. They've still got a few players who haven't played much on the ground today.
Tobias.
Names, no. There goes Foote. Gets a kick around. It's Swain, though. No left foot. Goes the check side and to
Oh,
straight to Nathan
Parianos.
Parianos. Gee, he has been good today.
Has he
Solid
played
in
a game
defence.
or what?
As he in all finals. Pumps it long. Pemberthy has 1,200 to beat, I think it was, and does so. Great tackle. In comes Foote. Paddles it along. Here comes Hyman. Does not have it. And he's told him about it too. Not happy about the treatment that he received there. Hyman, is he going to use the right or the left? No, he's going to use the right.
Famous
Swings
right
around.
boot out to the
What have
fat
we got
side
there?
of
It's
the forward
Pemberthy
line.
flies. In comes Jones. Pemberthy tries to break a tackle or five. Gets it again. Tries to get the kick. Here comes Jones. Can't win it. Body sliding in from everywhere.
Ooh, that
No,
could have been
Just
holding the
Staff
ball
started
there on
forward line up
Pemberthy.
here. They've been needing to make something happen here, the boys. Up goes Tobias. Doesn't get the tap. Down to Penberthy.
He's done it again! Mona would be very proud.
Well. Isn't he pumped about it too? As well he might be. Gets the deficit back to 9 points, and the boys can feel it. I can feel it in the box. Really is something special in this Ormond team. As the umbrella of, I believe that's Shane. Is that Shane Hyman? I
Yeah,
think it
Shane
is.
Hyman.
It is.
Well, if she wants to keep dry, that umbrella's not going to do much for her. But that was a great goal by Pemberthy. He's kicked 2 key goals, one just before three-quarter time, and now that one to keep the Ormond boys back in it. What a key player he's been as Hanson balls it up. There's been a whistle. There has been, and the umpire's pointing to the way. Oh, well, no. Someone get these blokes a rule book.
Swain. They're still sorting it out here. Goes over to Raiden. Matty Hine stands the mark. Goes inboard, looking
Back
for
to
Swain.
Swain.
Swain must be cluttered up there. Can't quite see at the moment. Kicks forward. There's Watson. Stern in defence all day. McCardle chasing the ball here. He's got a couple to beat. Brookman. Jones hot on his hammer. Here's
Lions.
White Boot
White
Lions.
Boots. He could
He's
almost seal the game here.
Just in case the viewers weren't aware, he is wearing white boots.
Looks deep. Sets it up at the top of the square.
Well done, Hyman.
Perianos. Watson wants to rush it. That'll be thrown in, I believe. Yes, spot on, Simon.
Dangerous position here. This throw-in has been said many times. It is just like a centering kick up to the top of the square. This backline really needs to hold tight.
And an old friend back in the box. Yes, a very special game happening at the moment here.
Sorry, who is that? I can't quite see who that is, Shan.
I think that's Bruce McAvaney here, back again from his ejected seat earlier.
Well, Bruce, you've certainly changed your voice. You sound absolutely nothing like Bruce McAvaney.
I'm very special.
You've been out at the bar, Bruce. Get out of here, come on. Perianos.
He's been at the bar with Mike Sheen, I think.
Pinpoint accuracy that he's shown all final series and all year, in fact. Jones looking to make something happen, can't. We'll have a throw-in. Lions hot on his hammer.
Well, Ormond certainly needs something to happen, and soon. They don't need to panic here, nothing stupid, but just get some quick movement of the footy. Cheltenham's obviously still not trying to block it up, still trying to go this attacking way. There goes
Robbie Raiden.
There goes Raiden.
Petering can't take the mark.
Nathan Perianos, gee whiz, I've been impressed with that.
He's been very strong in the back line.
There goes Penberthy. Brookman could have
Jones will be under this.
Ahead. Keeps in front of himself, keeps his feet until he got tripped over by Joel Perianos.
We'll get a free. This piece of play is very important here. What a mighty comeback it has been here by Ormond.
Jones doesn't want to do the wrong thing with it. Sets it up for Penberthy, drops the mark. Blackburn at the fall of the ball. Gets the hands out. Here's a Cheltenham player. Over to Gilmore. Gilmore. Geez, thinks he's got more pressure than he does. And that'll be thrown in right near the Ormond coaching.
You wouldn't see him playing footy much. You'd see him going for that golden jacket, wouldn't you?
Not quite sure, Shan. We'll have to check.
Yes. And you can see the bench down there again.
Here's the throw-in. Tobias in hard again. There's been a whistle. And it's been paid against Tobias, I believe. Going to number 37. That's Daniel Bunting. Gets the kick out along the boundary. Sengstock up high. Taken by Raiden. Breaks a tackle. Kicks long. Tom Aberisk here. Two on one.
Down there for Ormond.
He's 24. That's Stevens, the coach's son.
Lays the shepherd. Stevens
raking
goes
left foot kick.
Watson.
Watson.
How good has he been? Absolutely giving Tyrone Studdard a bath.
He has been sensational. Aberisk, clear and kick. Sengstock, can he take the mark? Yes, great mark by Zach Sengstock.
Just a quick comment. I think it's amazing that Studdard has been given such a bath, yet he still stinks so much. We'll have to check on how that happens. Anyway, here comes Tobias. Good tackle there by Lions. Penberthy swings around onto the right. Can Ormond get something going here? Stokey runs through. Great attack there by Adam Sparrow.
Yes, the weakling who rushed to behind before.
Oh, that's right, the try scorer. In comes Hyman, swings onto that left. Been very happy with Dave Hyman that second half. Foote can't quite grab the mark, slides into it. That does it again.
Goes in again.
Great work there.
Great second effort there by Foote.
It's the kind of desperation they'll need if they want to grab this game.
Umpire Cleary straight on it, gets it moving quickly. Tobias up again. Here's 37. That's Bunting again. Kick down to Gates, who gets a quick kick forward, looking for Perianos.
Oh, Tobias
went in very hard.
That is what finals footy is
Advantage
all about.
Paid.
There goes
James
Foote.
kicks long.
Oh, marked on the line by White Boots. White Boots heads long outside of the attacking area for Ormond. Robbie Raiden gets it. He got it and lost it. He never actually picked it up. He kicked a snap down the wing.
How do you kick a snap when he didn't get it? That's a sign of a good player.
Oh, yes, Matty Lawrence kicked it long, but it was a very poor kick to Nathan Perianos.
Well, it was a good kick to Nathan Perianos, a bad kick to Swain.
Yes.
Perianos. Bit of treatment after the kick there, you'd think. Big, strong hands from Cameron Penberthy.
Oh,
into the man on the mark, Cole. Looking for Sinclair,
Noodles.
Can't find him. Sinclair, very slow to get it moving. Tom Aberisk attacks it hard. James Foote keeps his feet very well. Martin Watson, terrific in this last quarter.
Great kick.
Finds David Hyman, great vision. Hyman holding it up, looking for an option.
It's a chest mark.
Goes out wide. Perianos, 4 on him, can't quite get hold of it. Matty Foster at the fall of the ball. Here's 29. Sean Lyons after it. Oh, geez, he staged it, didn't he?
Stokey. Cam with the wings out.
We'll have a throw in.
We need a goal here. Still a little bit of time left, but not too much that they can still keep mucking around with it. Tobias taps it back to the corner. Foote. Foote gets the kick onto the left. Spilled the mark there. Great tackle in there by Foster. Jones picks it up with the one hand. And he's kicked it.
He's done it! Jones has got a goal!
Well.
4 points the difference. Jones has got a goal. Ormond are well in this competition.
And Shane's got her umbrella back.
Oh, it's back normal.
It's all
again.
happening
And
here
the
at
cheer
Morley.
squad.
It's all happening
The
here
cheer
for
squad,
Ormond.
Sue Stokey, Vicky Flanagan, both in there.
Well, this is what the crowd came to see. Just got a crowd number 97,654 here at Morley Reserve. Not too bad considering the capacity is about 100. So, well, are we set for a finish here or what?
Interesting ratios you've expanded there on the crowd there, Rich.
Umpire balls it up. It's one down there by Swain. A kick forward by Cole, I think it was. I'm not sure.
Magic
In goes
Noodles,
Nath
2 minutes.
Parianos. Bashes a bloke in the head, then gets the kick away to the boundary line. Well, this Ormond back line in this last quarter, you cannot fault them. Watson, Parianos, Hyman. These blokes have just been keeping them in it, and then the forward line's been doing their job with a great goal there from Jason Jones. And geez, if they're going to win this here, they've got a lot to thank for the back line. Foote chases after it with Kusrul. Here comes Peter Nerison. Geez, I can't even speak. I'm so excited at the moment. Hyman comes through. Watson, great tackle there by Pincott. What have we got here? It's an open forward line. It's an open forward line here for Studdard. Nathan Parianos, what a tackle that was.
His brother needs to do something.
He's all over the ball. He's going to have to pay hauling the ball, and he is.
Nathan Parianos has taken honours today over his brother.
Masoulis. Great work by Sengstock. Geez, these kids played very, very, very extremely bloody well today.
Sengstock pushes up the wing, looking for Penberthy. Swain hot on his hammer.
And it's out of bounds. Penberthy's played a very good game today.
Can't be any more than about 3 or so minutes left to go.
Yeah, wouldn't be long now.
In the red zone.
Yes, Barnsley's run out there with the red hat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 5-minute warnings is gone.
Throw in here. Tobias up once more against Swain. McArdle's first to the fall of the ball.
Work, Aberys.
Swain again.
Does it well, Swain.
Swain, kick forward, chopped off by Sengstock again. Pumps it back in Ormond's direction, looking for Penberth. He's been a focal point up there.
Great
Roved
move,
well.
Hine.
Well sharked by Matty Hine.
Ormond have
Up
lots
to
of the run of play here.
Parianos at the fall of the ball. We've got Jason Jones who can't quite get hold of it. Stokey puts his body on the line. Gates is in there as well. Matty Foster chasing after it. The numbers are terrific here. Gets his kick forward. Jones takes a mark. Fantastic stuff. Sends it inboard, looking for Penberthy or Hyman. Can't.
Parianos! It's a goal! He's got it! Yes! It's a goal! Ormond are in front! Ormond are in front!
What a great goal.
Stages in the red zone. Cheltenham have led all day. They need to get the goals. Parianos. Joel Parianos has just put the Ormond boys in front with obviously less than 2 minutes to go. Something like that to go in the game. Oh, what dramatic stages here.
First time they've hit the front all day here.
Except for the first goal.
Except for the first goal, which was only in the first couple of minutes.
Interesting Sunday morning grand final.
The ball up here, very tense. There can only be a minute to go here. Swain.
Great
smother by McArdle. James Foote after it. Desperation stuff here.
Good work,
Lyons
Timmy
goes
Blackburn.
in hard. Timmy Blackburn, fantastic. Sengstock, Penberthy, desperate after the ball.
The crowd suddenly livened. Oh, there's very heated here in the commentary box. Petering, can he do something? Deputy Vice Captain, second in the Brownlow to Teesdale. Oh, Masoulis, the captain, what can he do? Matty Hine on the last line of defence. Can he take it away? Good clearing kick to the boundary. Yes, it looks out. No, Foster chasing after it with 2 Cheltenham players. Swaney's one of them. He gets the ball now. He kicks long into Cheltenham's forward line. Lyons, can he get a goal? Lyons, he's been great all day. Great tackle by Parianos.
Geez, there's some great footy here. Parianos, great tackle on the last line of defence. Can't be more than 30 or 40 seconds left. There's a punch into the... Oh no, it's a drop mark there by Brookson or whatever his name is. Here comes Cole coming back into Brookman. McArdle, what's happened here? He's called a trip. There's the siren!
The siren!
The siren is he's going to try and take his kick. No way he can. He's about 50 metres out. It's a win. Oh, the fresh legs were important there. What a win. What a win by the Ormond boys. Look at the feeling involved. The Cheltenham boys cannot believe it.
Look at the Parianuses, the 100 gamers.
Fantastic scenes here.
Right from the start. Oh.
Well, what feeling there must be in here. Look at the boys there. Everyone rushing in. I don't know what happened to the security guards, but there must be at least 70,000 people on the ground. And here they singing the song. Never gave in, never gave up for 1 second, even with 2 minutes to go and they were down. Great last goal by Joel Perianos. Emotional scenes.
Tim Barrett in there. Jimmy Elrington, he's been with them all year.
Jordan Stewart, he's pretty happy about it. Would have loved to have been involved. Unfortunate incident in the under 15s. We'll have to talk to Alan James about that.
I'm not sure how they managed to get him out in the under 15s, but whatever happened, well, it's all over now. It's all in the past. It's all up to fate. And this is where fate's brought them to an under 14 West grand final victory for the Ormond Junior Football Club. Here we are at the presentation.
I'd just like everybody to put their hands together for a great game of football. Thank you so much. And to both teams, and I know that the Cheltenham boys are feeling a bit disappointed, but fellas, you played well. At the end of the game, Ormond just rather come back at you. It was a come from behind win too, fellas, so it was an excellent effort. So Ormond, you're the under 14 West Premiership 2003. Well done, boys. But as I said to the Chelt boys, don't be disappointed, fellas. All right, hold your heads high, because I'm pretty sure that all the parents, well, most of the parents and all the coaches and your teammates are all very proud of you, fellas, and your club. You did your club proud this year. Well done, boys. But for the Ormond boys, congratulations, fellas. Congratulations, all right. We've got a couple of awards to do, which are judged by the umpires. And again, I think we should put our hands together for the umpires. Although they did an excellent job out there. The player that was adjudged best for the runners-up Cheltenham was number 3, Matt Petering. The boy judged best for the premiers, Ormond, was number 3, Cameron King. And now we'd like the captain of Ormond to come forward, Francis McCardle. Where are you?
Good effort.
Foote, your boy. That's it? Well done, son. Your boy. Okay. Francis, on behalf of the MSJFL, we'd like to give you the Premiership flag.
Well done, Fage.
Hold it up so your father can see it. Hold it up, Brad.
What scenes we've seen here at the presentation. Young Petering winning the best field for the runners-up, and Cam Pimborthi. Could have been a number of the Ormond players, but Cam, what a great game he did play today. And there they are, don't they love it around the cup. These boys have deserved it right from the start of pre-season. These boys have wanted this victory, and they've done everything right this year. A couple of losses to this Cheltenham side. And geez, they must be proud of themselves out there today. As young Jordan Stewart must be feeling very happy with himself as a big part of this Ormond team all year. Shan, any thoughts on this kind of situation?
Yes, Ormond underdogs today. Tears welling in the eyes. Emotions flowing here today. Unbelievable scenes here. Come from behind victory. Underdogs all year to beat Cheltenham. They've done it today. It's brilliant. All those victories to Cheltenham during the season were worth nothing. because it all happened today.
The monkey's off the back. Billy.
You're king of Geelong.
And the boys are over around here. There's Cam making out with the cup. I'm not sure what that's about. We'll have to watch out for that. Mona.
Yeah, Mono going good down there for Cam. Maybe Cam putting on a show for someone.
Great scenes here.
It's great to see the excitement here on the boys' faces. You can see it. They wanted this all day, never gave up, and this is the kind of victory I think you want in a grand final. In the end, it's tough to watch, but to say you've come home and won a grand final by 2 points, you know, it's probably a lot better than saying you've won one by 15 goals. All the hard work, the come from behind victory, the excitement of it all.
Here's the coach.
Well, guys, first thing we want to say about today, just well done, boys. Great spirit. Everything we asked for today, you guys gave it to us, okay? I told you that's how it be, boys. Right till the end, never give up. That's the way it works, boys. First, so I just want to say to the boys, to Benny Barrett and to Will and to Shan, when you blokes have been so important to us all year today, it just didn't work out with you guys, you know, with the way the game was flowing. But I mean, you guys mean so much to us, so give these guys a round of applause. Boys, it's just not too much to say. I mean, that just giving us what we asked for. I told you what the results are, and here they are. It's just about as good as it gets, boys. As good as it gets. Remember this. Remember this one for the rest of your lives, okay? Enjoy it, boys. And you guys should be sore. And geez, it feels so bloody good to be sore right now after a win like that, okay?
Premiership, boys.
So well done, boys. Just say thank you. Players, just to say thank you to all the people who help out. To Ian and to Jane, the trainer, to Graham, as always, here, and Steve, and all the parents, and the senior guys who have come down to watch you guys. Just give these guys a round of applause. It was great.
And the schedule back for Rich.
So we should all be getting back to the club tonight, boys. And remember, we got the game videoed, so we can watch it again and again, and you'll probably watch it a few more times.
Did you get it, that guy having to give us the umpire?
What
is it? Wait, can you take like
Hey!
when he comes in other stuff? Can we each have a video?
Hey? I think so, yeah.